If it were you, if it were anybody, that person may consider, look, I need to get out of this country. If you ban airline flights, they're going to start leaving by land. They may be more difficult to contact. They may be more difficult to treat. That's the scenario, just to be 100% clear.
Well, let's be clear back. The United States government then should have a plane for United States citizens, not 13,000 people with visas to want to come visit. You know, my job, I'm a member of Congress from Dallas, Texas, and the United States of America, and my job is to speak for and to help protect Americans.
Let me do what I did when I watched that live. And now I could do it right in front of Congressman Pete Sessions, Republican from Texas, chairman of the House Rules Committee, and member of the Republican Study Committee. Congratulations, Congressman. I mean, to hear a voice of common sense in the face of this liberal nonsense was so refreshing and so much needed.
You know, it is utterly amazing that the CDC and the administration fail to get it. They fail to get that the basic elements of their job are to support and defend the United States of America, not the world. But I guess when you're Barack Obama, you think you have to worry about everybody rather than your sworn duty. And it is incredible for us to see this escalating the way it is.
And Congressman, it's escalating in your district almost as we speak. Another person, a nurse, a 29-year-old from that hospital that treated the patient who died, she gets on a plane, she goes to Cleveland, she comes back to Dallas with a fever while she's on the plane. Then the next day she turns herself in. I mean, this is spiraling.
And we offer nothing but excuses rather than let's fix this. And this is where I said to the head of the CDC on the original call, what is now 2 weeks ago, that he needed to establish a foothold, a basis of understanding about how we could stop this dead in their tracks. And he said stopping any air travel is not the way to do it, referred me to a 2-week-old article that he had printed in the Financial Times to discuss this. And I said, just so you know, that was academic, now is actual. Please rethink this issue.
But Congressman, he comes up for his first, and if you go back and look at one of his first press conferences, was we can't harm the economy of the African nations. That was his reason for not banning the flights, and you could check that out. Then it morphed into the nonsense that, well, we won't be able to get aid workers in there. And of course you can. You could get them in there with a military plane, charter planes, and get them out the same way, and then put them in isolation until they're deemed to be not a threat. It's just nonsensical.
They are completely academic and statistical rather than realistic and willing to live up to the leadership of the position of their job. And I guarantee you we're going to stay after them, and we will not yield. The American people do see this for the threat it is, and only today, 2 weeks later, is the President of the United States coming to the realization that he needs to get personally involved.
All right, I don't want to politicize this, but do you see a relationship here between a mindset, a liberal Democrat, if you will, mindset that is, you know, being reflected by the inaction and the thought process of the CDC and others?
Oh, absolutely. I see let's just keep going down this pathway. Let's learn and see what happens, and let's just adapt. And this is America, and we can do it, versus a mindset of a conservative who says this is a big threat. This is something we have not turned the corner on. We have not learned about it. But here's what the President and the CDC should have known. We do not effectively have not only the ability to understand how we quarantine people, we don't understand the right technology for how we address it with workers, what suit they wear, how you wash people down, and more importantly, we are without a vaccine or the ability to know how to fight this. And that is why they should have fought the way I did and you did as conservatives and say, let's stop this dead in their tracks, and let's go get done what we need to do. But we've not done that. We have discounted and underestimated this the whole way because of the laxness of this administration.
All right. Well, Congressman, keep speaking the truth and keep fighting the fight, because we need folks like you to keep
We're
us
do
safe.
It.
All right, Congressman, thank you very much, sir.
You bet.
Take care. Congressman Pete Sessions, ladies and gentlemen. He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. And these media outlets that say, you know, oh, you got to watch what you say. Baloney! Tell the truth and take action. We're coming up next with Newsmax Money News Deputy Editor Rob Williams. Wait till you hear this.